here, just so the brush really gets a good workout. And we're replicating what happens on site. Okay. Alright, leave that in. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put a bit of slurry sep into this jar here. And this is the jar we're going to use to wash out the brush. But what we'll do, we'll add a bit of slurry sep first to create what we call a pre-flock mix. So this pre-flock mix, it's basically activating the bentonite clay prior to washing out into it. So as soon as the slurry water, as soon as we wash out into it, it'll work in real time. So it won't have to work to activate, it'll be activated and it'll work more efficiently or more quicker anyway. So we'll just give that a quick spin. And we'll just let that sit a bit in the water. And while we're waiting for that to activate, alright, so if the slurry water, let's say there's a bit of paint in there, or the slurry water is too thick for argument's sake. So let's say someone's dropped a bit of paint in and the water's very thick. If the water's very thick, there's no benefit in using slurry sep. We'd go straight to slurry dry. Alright. So slurry dry will solidify it straight away. So if you're stuck on a job and you haven't got time to separate, or there's not enough washout, or for whatever reason you got to go, or the water's too thick like this, you just add a bit of slurry dry. You mix it in, just like that, and it'll start to thicken. Obviously just put a bit more than we needed, just so it works quicker, that's all. That'll thicken into like a jelly, like a grainy jelly, and it passes an international paint leaching test, which means that once it's encapsulated, once it's in this solid state, even if it rains on it, it won't leach out any paint or any pigments or anything like that. It remains encapsulated within the slurry dry or bentonite clay. That's done. So that's if it's really thick and you want to get rid of it. Now, if it's thin like this, brush, so we'll put it in there, give it a good rinse like that. Alright, we'll do our brush. Now, should be able to give it a quick mix. That should separate here. Big difference, huh? And that'll separate really quickly. So because we did that pre-flock mix, let's get the stirring right. Because we've done that pre-flock mix, it's worked a lot better. See how it draws all that colour pigment out too? Clears up the water. Alright, what we'll do now to filter out the water. This replicates our filter bag, just a bit of geotextile. It's a bit of geotech fabric. Alright, what you do is we just put it here. That's pretty clear water. That's gotten rid of most of the colour pigment. What we'll do, I'll show you how we capture the solids. So what we do then, look at that, that's all your colour in there. See how it captures the solids? See in there? Yeah. So your solids are in here. And you can dump that into a bin now.